Today, we're going to take a few moments to celebrate the achievements of some of our hard-working cadets. The program today will begin with a short musical presentation, followed by the induction of our Science National Honor Society, and then capped by our Gold and Silver Star ceremony. Please join me in welcoming the Riverside Military Academy Drum and Bugle Group to the stage.
We have Cadet Lee, who's a great fan of Nat King Cole and Tony Bennett, and he would like to sing for you.
For sentimental reasons, I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart. I love you. And you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me. And They say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night, darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you are in sight, I love you. For sentimental reasons, I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night, darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you are in sight, I love you. For sentimental reasons, I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I've given you my heart.
Testing.
Testing, testing, testing. Hi.
so much. For our would like to sing Gone, Gone, Gone is recorded by Phillips. And we appreciate our drummer, Cadet Tennant, and our guitarist, Cadet Carpenter. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our band. I'm always impressed when I hear our band and chorus students. We'd like to begin by recognizing our newest inductees to the Science National Honor Society. The Science National Honor Society's chapter at Riverside Military Academy was established in 2012 to promote science, engineering, technology, and math. The mission of the group is to promote and recognize those cadets who demonstrate academic excellence in the sciences and to encourage the advancement of scientific thought. Its member students are required to serve as positive role models among their peers through the display of high ethical character and participation in community service activities. Membership is open to both juniors and seniors who have maintained a 3.0 grade point average across all classes and a 3.5 grade point average in all science courses. To become a member, one must be enrolled in at least one honors or advanced level science course and maintain acceptable behavior based on the guidelines of Riverside Military Academy, including the Honor Code. A cadet will not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those who do. Please hold your applause until the group is fully assembled. This year's inductees are Michael Gunter, Soon Jung, Dami Adigbate, Alexi Barr, Ethan Cobb, Ivan Pearson, Philip Sheffield, Jack Tennant, Thomas Mims, Ziyang Wang, and Wei Yao. Ladies and gentlemen,
Huge group for a National Honor Society. Huge group, yeah. How many times were you on the stage for grades? I did 4 times for this. 4 times? Yeah. Well, National Honor Society just twice because that's juniors and seniors, but I was on, freshman, sophomore.
It was a weekly thing.
Yeah, right.
And you got it there 4 times.
Oh no, I was on there a lot more than 4.
I think you were.
Yeah, oh yeah. I thought you meant for this.
No.
ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a
I
round
made
of
it almost
applause
weekly.
for our newest.
I did.
Well, people noticed you.
Thank you.
We now recognize cadets who achieved excellent academic averages from the spring semester of 2015. They have earned the right to wear a gold or silver star as a sign of their success. We will begin with the Silver Stars. Silver Stars are awarded to cadets with a semester average of 90 to 93.9 and no grade below 85. Please hold your applause until the group is fully assembled. Our Silver Star recipients: Mark Alberts, Trevor Ballard, Alexi Barr, James Basham, Russell Bolton, Benjamin Borden, John Brockwell, James Brubeck, Austin Caldwell, Javier Cruz Fernandez Jr.,
It's unbelievable.
Cade Covington, Daniel DeBlino, Anthony Ekbase, Unbeleg Nktushin, Michael Greenberg, Alex Hottenhauer, DeMarco Hooper, Soon Jung, Gregory Kerr, Sipo Koza, Jay Kim, Samuel Lane, Connor McKibben, Fortunato Martinez Odusola. Kale Massachilian.
The most frustrating and humbling
Philip Mahone.
was that when I left here,
Biker Metzger.
engineering school at Vanderbilt, I thought
Robert
I'd come.
Morrissey. Andrew Seymour.
Well,
Zeline
there were an awful lot
Long.
of smart people there.
Oh, yeah.
Christian Welch.
And
Yankai Zana.
as you go on in life, you find out it
Aichun
doesn't
Jang.
matter how good you are.
Chunlu
somebody
Jang.
you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for our Silver Star.
And no grade.
That's 85 now.
What was the first grade? What was in grade?
That was National Honor Society.
Oh. There are a lot of people.
Oh,
That's
incredible.
impressive. Did you ever make this grade?
I made it one time.
And now the Gold Stars. Gold Stars are awarded to cadets with a semester average of 94 and above, with no grade below 85.
Yeah.
Our Gold Star recipients are Dami Adigbite, Spencer Benford, Bryce Burnett, Noah Bryant, Wiley Burns,
That was a problem. If you couldn't study, you just not gonna make it.
Colin Chamberlain, Jung-Ho Chung, Gage Fletcher, Chen-Wong Han, Wyatt
You gotta try to do this.
Boon Hong,
The school gave me everything but kids.
Dallas Watch,
Yeah.
Austin Lamb, Braden Lawson, Preston Levine,
Wording it up, it's not what you said. I think it is.
Shane Liu, Zichen Lin,
Four and above.
How many there are?
Thomas Mims, Ayaz Mustafa, An Win, Shibadim Ofadili, Adrian O'Sullivan, Lane Poole, Kevin Reale, Matthew Sassick, Garrett Scavelli, Khalil Shanti, Adam Stone, Joshua Sue, Jackson Tennant, Alexander Villard, Runyi Wong, Jin Zhang,
We had breakfast with somebody from Nigeria.
Ershang Zhang.
I asked if he was doing okay in school. He said he was doing okay.
Just okay.
Then I asked another kid, I said, are you making A's? He said, all A's.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for Gold Star.
You know, it's ceremonies like this that cadets want to excel.
And I think it's very important.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't miss this for anything.
Yeah.
Any cadets remaining in the audience should depart at this time to prepare for pass and review. Any cadets in the stand at this time should depart and prepare for pass and review. At this time, I would like to invite our Vice President for Advancement, Ms. Amanda Griffin, to the stage.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you. You are a beautiful and impressive audience. And you as parents, alumni, faculty, staff, maybe some grandparents, I hope, friends of the Academy, you are the heart and soul of this school, along with those young men that you just saw perform, that you saw stand in front of you, great accomplishments for their academic prowess, heart and soul of this school. You are also the heart and soul of our future of this academy. I realize that many of you sacrifice to have your sons here. I realize in this group that many of you alumni help by giving back to the school to provide tuition assistance for cadets. These things are important to the school and to its future. In the coming days, you're going to receive a piece of mail, and I don't want you to throw it away. When you open the envelope from Riverside, you'll see this picture. This is Cadet P. He graduated in May of 15. He was chosen for this picture. The picture was selected randomly. It could have been any cadet. It was an excellent picture, and it sort of epitomizes everything that we try to do here. Can you see in that face the demeanor, the confidence, a laser focus on a future? He has goals and aspirations, and Riverside has equipped him to reach those. So Riverside has poured into a young man like Cadet P as Riverside continues to pour into your sons, your grandsons. And so when you receive this piece of mail, there's a message in it from Colonel Benson, and it will give you an opportunity to contribute, to give back, write a check back to Riverside. Now, why would I even dare suggest that when so many of you sacrifice to have your sons here? I only say it to give you the opportunity. We operate on a very lean budget despite this fabulous, fabulous campus. We have a very lean budget, and sometimes things are just not provided for. So there are those of you in this audience who have helped us buy new computers. We are constantly behind the technology race. You've made that possible. You've bought football goals, new soccer goals. You've put a beautiful trophy case in the natatorium for the swim team. You've given in many, many, many ways. So my goal is to say to you, if you've seen anything this weekend that has inspired you, whether it was the music, whether it was the obstacle course yesterday, the demonstration of strength from those young men, if you've seen anything this weekend that you say, wow, there is not another school in America doing what Riverside does. If you leave with that, open this mail and give back. My job is not to badger you. It's not to pressure you. No. I want to help you, though. If you want to do something special, meaningful, small, large, it doesn't matter. If you want to help Riverside, let me know. My job is to help you help us. I want to introduce someone to you now that can testify to what Riverside does for men. As you know, there are many alumni with us this weekend. I hope you'll take a chance as parents to visit with them. They have remarkable stories of success, and every one of them, if you give them the opportunity, every one of them will say, I wouldn't be where I am today if it were not for Riverside. I want to introduce to you Mr. Ron Fenner. He is a graduate of the class of 1966. He is our incoming chairman of the Alumni Association. Just so you know, all men who spent any time at all at Riverside, be it a semester or 5 or 6 years, they are alumni. There are no dues to be in the Alumni Association, and when your sons leave here in May of any given year, they are automatically a part of the Alumni Association. Ron, after leaving Riverside in 1966, went on to the Citadel, where he graduated. He was commissioned as second lieutenant in the United States Army. He spent 23 years in active as well as U.S. Army National Guard service. He began his civilian career as a coal broker, which he continues to do today from his home in Spartanburg, South Carolina. He is married to Beth. He and Beth have 2 children, and Ron has I was going to say indefatigable, which I'm not sure I got all the consonants in that one, but a tireless passion for Riverside. So you will see Ron many times through the next 3 years as chairman of our association. So he has a few words for you and some reassurance about your decision to have your boys at Riverside. Thank you so much and enjoy your weekend.
My name is Ron Fenner. I am the incoming chairman and have been so for the last 14 hours. I went here for several years and graduated in 1966. There was a reason that I was sent here, but it was with the partnership of my family. I was not forced to come here, but I was an absolute academic disaster. Absolutely. I mean, if I had a D on a report card, my father would throw a party. Just was totally lost in the academic world. He found Riverside Military Academy. He was an infantry officer and did things very meticulously. And this was the place that he landed upon. I came here, I was thrown in with 500 strangers that I had never met before, forced to live with one of them on a day-to-day basis. Go to classes that I never had any idea what they were like. I was calling home every night saying, this is not the place for me. Get me out of here. Thank God my father had enough sense to say, look, we started this, you signed off on it. Try and finish it through the year. I said, well, we'll give it a shot. As time went on, I still made phone calls home, but they got to be less frequent. I began to feel like to fit in. I began to feel like I had a sense of responsibility. My confidence level grew. I was still in study hall every single night, most Saturdays. I was walking enough tours to go from here to California. I was not a perfect cadet by any means. It was my first year in a totally new environment. Still, at the end of the year, my family, mostly my dad, and I had a talk, and we discussed about coming back a second year. And I smiled and I said, no way. No way I'm coming back. As I went through the year, Dad was relentless. And he said, there's some things you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to pay your dues early in life, or you're going to have to pay them late in life. And it's easier to go ahead and do the things early while you're young that are hard. You'll be rewarded for them at the end. Riverside Military Academy is a great thing to look at and have on your resume. It jumps out at people, it really does. Your investment in your son is making him marketable, to put it in business terms. When I went to the Citadel, as I said before, I was an academic when I came here. When I left, I qualified for a scholarship. I went on to the Citadel. That was an interesting first year. But while I was here, my SAT scores were very good. And having those scores good, having come from here, Citadel took a chance on me. And I went on into the Corps Cadets there. But as I said, your investment is making your son marketable. Riverside Military Academy on a resume does stand out, and it will follow your son all the way through his business or military career, whatever he decides. There are a lot of students here that will not go on into college. They'll do the military or something else that they feel that they won't take time off to do. That's not a bad thing. There are a lot of successful people, a lot of successful alumni of Riverside that have gone on, actually never went to college, but have taken the things that they have learned from here into that part of their life and have done tremendously well, have been a success. So for you parents of those folks who are here, the cadets here for their first year, and you're getting these phone calls every single night, just remember that it's helping them to be what they should be, not basically what they want to be. When I was here, my dad, the last thing he said to me when he left campus was, "You're in good hands, don't worry about it." And I thought about that all the way through my first year. And the decision for the second year, I look back and say, okay, the marketability thing, I understand that. Resumes and stuff like that, I understand that. Second year, I got ranked. Everything changed. Did not walk one tour, did not spend 1 hour in study hall. Grades did 180 degrees. It was a fun place to be from. I had a lot of confidence. I wanted more rank. I worked hard for it. I actually got to the point and I figured, I'm in pretty good hands here. Time went on, and I finally graduated, and Amanda was nice enough to give me a short part of my biography. But your kids are here now. They're in the finest military academy in this country, something we take a tremendous amount of pride in. They're the leader, Colonel Benson. For those of us who are on the Board of Trustees and the Alumni Council, we're privileged to know a lot of the things that go on in the Academy. The Board of Trustees is probably the finest board you can have in. The Alumni Council is dedicated. It's a good council. And all of us are doing everything that we can to better the lives of your sons here. Now, we can't get them out of drill. We can't get them out of parades. But we'll try to give them the best environment they can possibly have. And the last thing I want to tell you is that your sons are here with the finest people that can possibly be in their charge. The faculty, most of them have master's degrees. Some have PhDs. Several have awards that are state awards and national awards. Colonel Benson has a saying, basically, when the Human Resources Department brings him somebody to consider for employment, he says, do not bring me anyone who is not exceptional. That is the standard and the height to which the bar is raised here. Your sons are in good hands. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. This concludes our ceremony. I'd like to encourage you to join us up in front of Lanier Hall at the McClendon Quad, where we will honor the RMA alumni who fought and died in World War II. So please join us in front of Lanier Hall immediately following the ceremony. But thank you again for your attendance, and I look forward to speaking to you later on today. Thank you.